Oh, no, it is official. Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa has made it into the group stages of the CAF Champions League. Oh, boy. See, it took just 2 goals. They were like, see, Remo Stars, Nigeria and South Africa are one. We are brothers. We are just come, collect only 2 goals and go back home. Oh, boy, it took my man, Dos the Santos, to score the first goal. And then Peter the Rock, Peter the Shadow Lily to make it 2. Oh, boy, as it stands, Mamelodi Sundowns will be waiting for November the 3rd for when the list will be made known to the world who they will face in the group stages. Everybody they fear, but one club in Africa does not care who they bring in the same group with them because they are ready. They are sound. They cannot wait for the manifestation of African football around the world. Oh, no!
They will play with you in your house, in your fufu house, in your fufu stadium. Trash you 5-1. Come again in their own Pap Republican Stadium and trash you 2-0 in the first half. Remo Rosas, what is wrong with you people? What is wrong? I don't understand what's the problem with these Nigerian teams. What is your problem? I've been begging somebody from somewhere, from somehow, to kick me this Pap Republicans team out of the CAF Champions League. Because the more they stay, the more insults I get. 120 minutes of football time. They are beating you people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rugby is starting very soon. Springboks, they are going to play very soon. And I want to cry. Remo! All of you people, come closer. Come closer. Come. Futsek! Futseki! Remo Stars Futseki!
What's up, guys? So over the weekend, Remo Stars, the current Nigerian champions, lost to Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa by 2-0, right? That defeat put a nail to their CAF Champions League experience this season. So they have been eliminated. They will not be proceeding to the group stage of the competition. Now, I wasn't even surprised at the loss. What caught my attention was when I went to Mamelodi Sundowns page and saw some really hilarious reactions, because tell me why you won on an aggregate 7-1 and you still found time to lampoon and lambast your manager. You still found time to criticize. I mean, if Remo Stars were the one who won 7-1 on aggregate, I'm sure Nigerian fans will be ecstatic about their performance and wouldn't even find any cause to lampoon or yab any manager. But I'm going to put the reactions here so you see. South African fans are a new breed of fans. I mean, I don't understand them. I'm trying to. I will understand them, but they surprise me.
Final score: Sundown 2, Remo Stars 0. See, I think Remo Stars going to Europa Lounge is really good for them. At least enjoying big nyash help them to focus on today's game. 2-0 is not bad compared to 5-1, But in my own opinion, I think Sundown didn't want to cause more damage, because if they do, they're going to be targets in this CAF competition. So they have to use their brain to just only 2-0 and act like they're not good enough. Everything is calculation, So, but I'm proud of Sundown, the way they perform. They show their high level above Remo Stars. Remo Stars, one thing I say about them, their performance, I think they really put in that shift. They work really hard off the ball, and they were trying to win. I give them credit. Remo Stars were trying to win, but when you went and enjoyed big nyash a day before your game, what do you think? You cannot shoot the ball well now. Can you shoot the ball well? No. But again, I'm glad the game end 2-0. Wasn't as bad as I was thinking it's gonna be. But big shout out to Sundown. They performed really, really well. They just high level class above Remo Stars by far.
Mamelodi Sundowns, why are you guys like this? I thought we had an agreement. I thought we had a deal that you guys would let Remo Stars win you guys at home. Since you came to Nigeria, you won. It's only fair that you allow Remo Stars win in your country. And that doesn't stop you from qualifying to the next round. A 1-0 victory, a 2-1 victory, it does nothing to your qualifying chances. I thought that was the deal. And then you went ahead and you broke that deal. You broke my heart, man. You broke my heart. This matchup, both the first and the second fixture, both legs, it was starting to annoy me. And then I saw this thing here. That was the time Mamelodi Sundowns put 24 goals past one team. Power lines in 2012. 24 goals. And then I became grateful. And I'm like, whoa. So it could have gotten worse than this. It could have actually gotten worse for Remo Stars. All of a sudden, I'm grateful.
Let's make a conversation about the level of Nigerian football. We view ourselves as giants of Africa a lot. But when pitched up against the very elite of African football, both at the CHAN tournaments that I mentioned earlier, the tournament for home-based African national team players, and on the continental level, we consistently fall short. I can't remember the last time a Nigerian team played the quarterfinal of a CAF Champions League or CAF Confederation Cup, let alone make a deep run to the tournament. Everybody always references what Enyimba did in the early 2000s, back-to-back Champions League winners. But that's as good as it got for the entirety of Nigerian football, which should lead to a bit of introspection on whether or not we are truly the champions of Africa, the giants of Africa that we claim that we are. I don't know, but I also think that maybe there's something to be said for Remo Stars. Maybe it's not indicative of Nigeria football's level. Maybe it's just indicative of Remo Stars' level. Maybe they just had a bad day. Maybe Sundowns just caught them at a bad time. Who knows? Maybe they will put up a better fight in the second leg. I sincerely doubt it, but a 4-0 win in the second leg may yet see them advance. So, and crazier things have happened in football. It has to be said. So who knows?
All right, guys. Deme Shepe. Okay, South Africans. Things are not supposed to be done this way. Like for real, things are not supposed to be done this way. Let's be honest with each other. As we are African to Africa, Africa to Africa, we are all Africans. We are not supposed to treat each other this way. Now, Mamelodi Sundowns. Remo Star came to your country. No, first of all, you came to Nigeria. You caught Remo Star, you flog him, you wipe him, waiting no good. You left Nigeria. Remo Star was like, okay, no problem. Let's go there. If you go there, we will revenge. They came to South Africa to revenge. You see? Oh, God. You manhandled Remo Star because they are children. Not considering that these people are parents at home. You manhandled them 7-2 on aggregate. Guys. Okay, no problem. That was the same way. This your guy that used to do martial art. I think is it a mixed martial art or something. That was how he caught Israel Adesanya. That Dracula, what's his name? That was how he caught Israel Adesanya. Deal with this guy. He beat Israel Adesanya as if Israel Adesanya has no parents. Guys, no, I cannot accept this. I cannot accept this. As for Remo Star, we don't know them. They are not part of it. Okay. Me, I'm from Uganda anyway. I'm from Uganda. Don't worry. You cannot go there and bring us home and away shame, both local and international shame. No, That we cannot take that. I can't take that. I can't take that. But anyway, shout out to the South Africans. You guys have one of the strongest local league in Africa, like one of the strongest league in Africa, like in terms of football. Your league is special because it's one of the strongest side. That's why you guys, you don't really support EPL like that. You are not a fan of EPL like that. A fan of La Liga or whatever. But that your league, you hold it you hold it dearly. So big shout out to you guys. That's why you deal with a rebel style like that. But it's never over. It's never over. Don't worry. Baba. You guys should come. If you can beat Baba, or Lobby Star of Benue. If you can beat Lobby Star of Benue. Oh, nah. Oh, I'm giving you Lobby Star of Benue. Don't worry. If you can defeat Lobby Star of Benue. I love you guys anyway.
Nigerians are yet to recover from the embarrassment caused by Remo Stars when Sundowns visited Nigeria. And going through Remo Stars page this morning, and I saw something. The big game is here. Stars are in the building. Which stars? Which? Hi, Jesus Christ. So you have mind to call yourself stars. The most embarrassing defeat faced by a Nigerian side at home, 5-1. And you are going to shout, the big game is here. Stars are in the building. If not because I'm on the internet, I would have said make thunder. Let me just keep quiet. Which kind of stars? Somebody that came, a team that is Nigerian champions, and you came to, and South African champions came here and embarrassed you. I don't even see the reason why you people are traveling to South Africa. Maybe you guys are going there on tour. Maybe that's why you are saying the big stars are. Who that should star? Do you know the meaning of star? People that went to China embarrassed us. You thought that one is over. You still went Nigeria, but you know the banter between Nigeria and South Africa. Then you people now made it worse. Super Eagles is struggling to beat Bafana. We understand that one. Then the Nigerian club went at home and embarrassed the whole Nigeria. And you're telling me big stars are here. Big stars score, big stars knee. Nonsense. You are going there now. When you reach there now, you collect another 5 and come back. Go there, collect another, make it 10-1 and come back.
Guys, let's be honest. African football Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube were on fire after Remo Stars lost 2-0 to Mamelodi Sundowns in the CAF Champions League. I mean, the reactions online? Pure gold. Some people were laughing, some were crying, and others were out here preaching like football prophets. One person said it's official. Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa has made it into the group stages of the CAF Champions League. See Rainbow Stars, Nigeria Khan. We are brothers. Just come, collect 2 goals, and go back home. That's the kind of brotherly love that comes with goals, not gifts. And it didn't stop there. Another one was shouting, "Oh boy, it took my man Santos to score the first goal, and then Peter the Rock, Peter the Shadow Lily to make it 2. You could feel the pride through the screen. Mamelodi Sundowns fans were on cloud 9, already talking about November 3rd when the group stage draw will reveal who they'll face next. One guy even said, they will play with you in your Fufu stadium and trash you 5-1, then come again and trash you 2-0 at home. That one hurt even me, and I wasn't even playing. But let's talk about the Nigerian reactions for a moment. Some people were emotional. One fan begged, "What is wrong with you people? What is wrong? I've been begging anyone to kick Sundowns out of the CAF Champions League because the more they win, the more insults I get." Another person was so dramatic, they shouted, "Remo, come closer, food sack, food sack." You could tell that loss was personal. Now, beyond the humor, there's actually an educational side to all this. These online reactions highlight something deeper about African football rivalry. Nigeria and South Africa have a long-standing football banter culture. Each time they meet, whether at club or national level, it feels like more than just a game. For Nigerians, football isn't just sport. It's identity, pride, and proof that they're still the so-called giants of Africa. But after this match, some Nigerians online started asking serious questions. Are we really still the giants? One content creator broke it down perfectly. He said, "We view ourselves as giants of Africa, but when pitched against elite African clubs, we consistently fall short." And that's true. While Nigerian teams like Enyimba made history in the early 2000s, it's been a long drought since a Nigerian side reached the deep stages of continental competitions. In contrast, South Africa's Mamelodi Sundowns have become the standard for consistency, investment, and organization in African football. Their dominance shows what happens when structure meets ambition. And the fans? They're a different breed entirely. One Nigerian commentator even said, "Tell me why you won on aggregate 7-1 and still found time to criticize your own manager." That's how high South African football fans' expectations are. They don't just want to win, they want perfection. It's the same energy you see in European leagues, where even victory isn't enough if the performance wasn't convincing. That's football culture evolution right there. But the humor kept flowing. Someone online joked, "Remo Stars should be happy it ended 2-0. At least it wasn't another 5-1. Then another South African added, "Sundowns didn't score more because they were being strategic. They don't want to attract too much attention." And that's such a Sundowns fan thing to say, implying that even mercy is part of the game plan. Then came the so-called African unity talk. A Nigerian fan, half laughing and half crying, said, "We are all Africans. Why are we treating each other like this? South Africa came to Nigeria, flogged Remo Stars. Now Remo Stars go to South Africa, and you flog them again? Where is the brotherhood?" That mix of pain and laughter was something only football can create. Another person compared Sundowns to a mixed martial artist beating Israel Adesanya, saying, "They manhandled Remo Stars like MMA fighters." But underneath all that exaggeration, there's a real acknowledgement of just how far Sundowns have come. They're not just winning, they're doing it with style, confidence, and professionalism that African clubs aspire to match. Now let's not forget the constructive part. Many fans pointed out that Nigeria's football structure, while rich in talent, struggles with organization, investment, and consistency. Clubs come and go quickly, players leave early, and management instability remains a problem. Meanwhile, Sundowns have long-term planning, stable leadership, and serious funding. They're not buying stars, they're building a system. One South African commentator said, "Our league is strong because we hold it dearly. We support local football." That's something Nigeria could learn from. South Africans genuinely support their domestic league. Their stadiums may not always be full, but the engagement, branding, and production quality of their football content keep the league alive in people's minds. Nigerians, on the other hand, often focus on European leagues like the Premier League or La Liga, leaving local clubs to struggle for attention. And then there were those Nigerians who decided to turn the pain into comedy. One fan said, "At least Remo Stars are going to Europa Lounge now." You heard that right. Europa Lounge, not Europa League. The man said, "At least they can relax and focus on enjoying Big Nash." The ability to laugh at pain is a special Nigerian skill, honestly. Still, there's something to be said for sportsmanship and growth. Losing isn't always the end. It's sometimes a wake-up call. Nigerian teams, despite their recent struggles, can bounce back if they invest in coaching, infrastructure, and player development. The CAF Champions League isn't won by luck. It's won by preparation and systems that last. And as for Mamelodi Sundowns, their victory was more than just about beating Remo Stars. It was about consistency. It showed that South African football, at least at the club level, is operating on a higher professional standard than most on the continent. That doesn't mean the rest of Africa can't catch up. It just means the blueprint is clear. One fan ended his rant perfectly. He said, "Remo Stars, if you can beat Lobi Stars of Benue, I'll give you respect. But for now, you're not ready." That's the beauty of African football fans. One moment, they're mocking you, and the next, they're giving advice that could change your club's future. So what's the takeaway here? Beyond the jokes, memes, and emotional outbursts, this whole saga was a reminder of where African football stands today. South Africa's investment in its local league is paying off. Nigeria still has immense talent, but needs structure. And fans across the continent? They're united by one thing: passion that burns brighter than the stadium lights. In the end, whether you're Nigerian, South African, Ugandan, or Ghanaian, these football conversations online are proof that the game isn't just about who wins. It's about pride, laughter, rivalry, and reflection. Because in Africa, football isn't a hobby, it's a heartbeat. And as long as fans keep talking like this, the spirit of African football will never fade.